With the strong sunlight we have in the summer, we'll typically have too much contrast. Even with the light-colored sand, there's still too much contrast, as well as the problem of all that light causing her to squint as she tries to look at the camera. That problem can be solved simply by having the subject look away. The direction I instructed her to turn gave me a Rembrandt type of facial lighting.
This rubbed me the wrong way because the lighting just wasn't making it. That tiny sliver of sunlight on her near cheek wasn't enough to look right. So I had her turn her head a bit more toward the sun. This creates a Rembrandt lighting pattern, and it just feels better. Turning her head even more also looks good, because it's another accepted lighting pattern. A loop for the little loop shadow from the nose. So knowing those patterns helps us to recognize problems and easily fix them on the spot. Knowing those lighting rules helps when you run into challenging situations. Here I had her head tilted down, but it was too far, and that caused bad shadows. But bringing her head up for that butterfly pattern helped. We should know that uplighting is unattractive on a face. Simply tilting the head toward the light, since I couldn't move the light, solved that problem. Knowing light patterns helped me to get this image using the setting sun.
Sometimes you can use the sun to chisel the cheekbones by having the subject tilt her head up and close her eyes.
I went for a butterfly light pattern here, and that it got its name by the shape of the shadow under the nose. So even though her head is turned away from the camera, an attractive lighting pattern still works. Again, applying that knowledge helps us in tough lighting situations. When you have an attractive subject, you can get away with less than perfect lighting. In fact, that's when I deliberately experiment with more unusual lighting.
Since sunlight can cause all those problems on faces, I had her turn away from the sun to show her beautiful hair. Specular light is actually the best choice for hair. Watch hair color commercials on TV. They'll often use a small light source to make the hair shine.